Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. If I trust the evil YouTube, we should be the live should be upcoming soon. It does tell me upcoming. So normally in a few, I don't know, 30 seconds, a minute, it should be live. I guess we'll have to wait and see. So today, this is our last Evil Friday of 2025. Yes, we're Saturday because sadly yesterday it was our Christmas celebration, so I could not be there yesterday. So today had to be our last Evil Friday instead. I suspect that seeing how we're Saturday instead of Friday, maybe the usual people won't be able to be here. Also, we're still smack in the middle of the Christmas celebrations. So odds are this weekend people still have a whole bunch of Christmas parties and stuff like that. We'll make do with what we have. What can you do? And I could have sworn I did a boo boo. Okay, so give me a minute so that I can finish my setup over here. It'll give a chance also for people to log in if they want to. But of course, today I don't expect that many people to be able to log in. Worst comes to worst, if we have four people, We'll try to play some four-player missions. Heck, if we only have our friend Supergirl here, maybe we'll play duos. We'll see. And here we have the evil Shadow Lady who's saying Happy Christmas. I don't know if she's going to be here. She did not send me a message telling me if she would be here or not. But I assume she might be here, but she's not here just yet, so maybe she can't make it after all. So just give me a minute. I'm not sure what I did with my thumbnail. I did a bit of house cleaning, thumbnail wise, so I have to look for it a little bit. There we go. So also, worst comes to worst, if we don't have a lot of people, as I mentioned, oh, Shadow says she can't be here. Well, that's okay. I'm starting to think Shadow don't like us no more. She's finding weird excuses like party and Christmas not to be with us. But it's okay. We'll forgive her somehow. It's going to be sad. Our last live at 5 for 2025. Our last Evil Friday. Our last live stream for 2025. Unless I go live sometimes tomorrow, maybe. Well, we'll see. But odds are this is our last for a lot of things. So it's going to be sad and not to have a Shadow Lady because when Shadow Lady's in here, we're not allowed to have any fun. But again, I suspected that today we probably won't have a lot of people. Normally, when the Christmas seasonal starts, like around December 22nd, 22nd, 23rd, the population on DCUO drops like a rock. It's pretty much the same every year. So, and this year it seems to be much different. I saw some people were complaining that they tried yesterday or the day before. There's someone who was complaining that they tried to cure for a mission and it took a long time. And I had to point out that yeah, the Christmas vacation just started. People are gone on vacation. They're not going to be playing DCUO. Which sadly, I think the sneaky devs counted on that, which might be why the last patrol was delayed a little bit. There's probably a lot of people who are going to miss out on the last patrol because of the Christmas vacation. It could be that it was just a happy coincidence. It could be that the devs have been very sneaky and are trying to get people to use the bot option. We'll see. There we go. And I would say just be on the safe side. If you can hear me, say yes. But I think you guys can hear me. So XDBD says hi. That girl from AU, have fun, everyone. See if she's lying through her teeth. She don't want us to have fun when she's not here. She's just saying that, but in truth, we're not allowed to have fun. Ragnar for Life says, hey, that girl from AU kick all the butts. Happy Christmas, Gentleman Multi. Scroll says, I'll be there shortly. I'm in traffic. It's all right. Take the time you need. De La Cruz, happy holidays. Mel just ended his giveaway. I hope you got lucky. That girl from AU, I can't be there multi. I have to prepare for Christmas Day. I'm so sorry I didn't email. You should be sorry. Very sorry. Scroll says, I love to get the bat swarm. Yeah, sadly, the bat swarm is pretty expensive with a broker right now. Last I checked, the rare collections was 350 million or more. Uh, and the swarm itself is probably around the same price, if not a bit more. De La Cruz says, what day is it there? It's already 28th in my country. Here it's the 27th. Oh, I think we have someone here. Oh, we have Black Flash, so let's invite Black Flash to the group. Oh, it mentions there's someone else too. Maybe not. So yeah, here we're still on the 27th. That girl from EU says I'll be there for the next one. Yeah, but that's going to be all the way next year. That's very far off. We're going to have to wait a year before we can see Shadow Lady again. Can you believe that? XDBD, I'm going to get on. Can you tell me what phase? Oh, yeah. So for those wondering, we're in front of the Superman statue in Metropolis. And usually we go to the phase, by default, we go to the phase where there's less people. So in this case, it's phase 4. The reason for that is simple enough to make sure that, like in Metropolis, you can have up to 175 people. So if we take phase 4 to ourselves, we're going to be sure that people will be able to join us. We used to meet in the House of Legends. Sadly, in the House of Legends, we kept on getting the message that the phase was full when people would try to join us. So that good from you says just not too much fun. You can have a moderate amount of fun. Nightcrawler, Multi, Shadow, Shadow Mom, and everyone. Merry Christmas, everyone. That girl from AU, I have to go get my day started. Have a lovely day. Night, everyone. GHX, how long does it to grind for the shaded comic material? You have 20 days. If you go to the events tab, like obviously you need to have completed the other patrols first. And for the last patrol, there's still 9 days left.
Get away!
Oh, I just realized I didn't play it today. Well, I'll probably play it a little later tonight. So you still have 9 days left to be able to get it. If somehow you do not, if somehow you cannot complete it with 9 days, play the 9 days anyway, because every day that you play the event does lower the price of the buyout. So try to lower the price as much as you can, and in the end, maybe you'll have no choice. Maybe you'll have to use the buyout option. But at least if you play it for 19 days, you will be able to lower the price of the buyout. Also, a little trick. You should be able to play it also on the last Tuesday. You should be able to log in early in the morning and play it before the reset. So you might be able to squeeze in an extra day there if you're a bit lucky. So Kuro says hello. Squall says she owes us a cake and ice cream. So Shadow, you know what to do. Lol. Cheeto says Merry Christmas, guys. Crow says on my way.
Look out! Ah!
So we do have 4 people right now. I guess we could try to play an alert while we wait for people. Oh, I think Black Flash loves the Elden Ring. Let's see. I guess we could try the Demon's Plan, and let's be brave. Let's try the Elite version. I was tempted to try also a Rip in Time. We'll start with this one first.
Run! Run!
And obviously, for people who were hoping to get the second loadout before Christmas, obviously that did not happen. So at the earliest, we'll get the second loadout January 6th. Maybe even a bit later than that. I could have sworn there was some hidden evil assassins. I guess not.
Yo, you hoping to catch a cold? Or burn some ninjas? Hey, let's do both. I think they've got Captain Cold. I guess we'll bust him out while we're here.
I thought I was hearing something.
I'm going to scout ahead.
XDBD, I'll try my best. I'm not good at Elite. Don't worry about it. The worst of the worst that could happen is that we just don't make it. But at least if we give it a try, we'll know. And I would assume then that you probably don't play Elite a lot. So it's going to give you a chance to be able to play Elite. Because sadly, some of those Elite missions, sometimes it's kind of hard to be able to get a group to play those missions. So I would assume if you don't play Elite a lot, you probably cannot get people to play those missions. So it's going to give you a chance to be able to do just that. And this Elite is straightforward enough, so we should be able to do it. Oh, we lost M. Trixie.
Understood.
I move in shadow and darkness.
That wasn't too bad.
I don't have much time left.
The multiverse allows many possibilities. This unit comes prepared for them all.
Death has come for you.
I guess it would be nice to have a controller to get a bit more power, but we'll be fine. The magma, I have to admit, I kind of like the magma ability, but it does consume a lot of power. I was getting used to using loadouts that did not consume too much power, but with the magma, yeah, that went out the window. Now, the reason why I'm confident that we should be able to play this solo is that I almost did it with my multiverse character. The last fight though against the Ra's al Ghul, I just couldn't make it. I came close once or twice,
Well,
but
if it isn't the firebug, your frigid friend will join the League, or we shall throw him in the pit, just like we did you.
oh, welcome to Kazum, who joined the sidekick level. Thank you very much, Kazum. Much appreciated.
I'm just warming up.
Oh no, she killed Brick. Did you see that?
Your attempts.
Poor Brick.
Such insolence!
Defensive online.
You dare!
You're not so hot.
All light die.
Nice try, hot shot.
Idiot! Such insolence!
Almost there. Stone target.
Fire. I'm gonna look around. You, take care of the ninjas.
Yeah, the magma is power hungry, as Black Flash says. From what we can understand, from what we can see, and some of the new abilities, and also getting a second power loadout, that will make people much more power hungry. So it will make power controllers needed once more. At the very least, you will need one power controller in your group, and maybe one buff controller. Although there are some controllers that actually could probably do both.
Your death cold.
But the magma ability, I saw. I know a lot of people use it because they think it's a tank ability. But dang, it works really well, even as a DPS, as a non-tank. It works really well with pretty much any characters.
I will be here for you until the end of your natural life.
I might as well pick it up.
I'm gonna light some ninjas on fire for what they did to me in that stinking pit of theirs. I think Captain Cold is going after them too. I'll just sneak along behind him and give those ninjas a burning they won't forget. Also, steal some stuff.
Oh yeah, as a villain, I was used to having to save Green Arrow and all that. But yeah, we're playing on the villain side, so actually I think we're gonna have to save Captain Cold or Mr. Freeze. I forget. I have to admit, been a while since I played this as a villain, so I completely forgot. Sorry guys if I'm ignoring the chat a bit focused right now. But I'll get back to the chat after Raise Al Ghul. There we go. Dang, Bolt Claw is like a little jumping bean. So sadly, guys, this is our last Evil Friday of 2025. I might make a video saying like goodbye 2025, or I completed all the events of 2025. I'm still thinking about it. Might make it tomorrow. But in a nutshell, 2025 is pretty much behind us. Tomorrow will be the last day where I will complete the fourth patrol. And so tomorrow I will have completed all the patrol, all the events, everything for 2025. The exception to that would be the DLCs themselves. Like I still have to upgrade some Omnipotence gear. Oh yes, tomorrow people will get their shaded comic material. Personally, I don't think I will take that material. I understand that it is one of the rare materials we have right now in the game. The problem is that I already have it on this character, no, on my multiverse character, and I don't use it. So I toyed with getting the material, but at first I thought I would take the Wolfpack artifact, but I will probably take the Ally thingy instead, the Ally Legion instead, to be able to get one more ally for all my characters. Like there's a lot of allies that I would like to be able to rank up or to share with all my characters. I think we lost.
Burn, baby, burn. You gotta do better than that. You'll burn for that.
Feel the dark in the cold.
Not sure why I didn't want to drink the cola. Took me like 5 tries.
Gotta fire up.
I guess we're gonna have to try again with Supergirl. That was close, but not close enough. So I assume Supergirl crashed or something like that. So I would suggest to Trixie and Black Flash not to get too close in melee, but we'll see.
Looks like you could use a hand.
Almost there.
Fireballs. Blaze up. Hurry! They're probably using Captain Cold as an ice cube in the Lazarus pit.
Evil disconnect. Oh, could have sworn I heard.
Those bastard assassins dared to take one of my cold guns? First they come into my town and foil my plans at the Flash Museum, then proceed to beat the crap out of me, and then they take my cold gun! I've had enough of this ninja stuff. Leave that crap in Gotham!
Evil alchemists. Oh. I got distracted by the evil chat. For people asking for an invite, I don't think this character is in my Evil Villain League, so
reason, you could help me
I wouldn't be able to
recreate
invite you.
Central City into whatever we choose.
Yeah, 'cause you're the poster child of reason, Raish.
Nobody messes with the rogues.
Honor amongst thieves? How quaint.
You're nuts. You know that, right?
Yes, let's aggravate the megalomaniac while my hands are still tied behind my back. Burn them!
Ready?
Burn him.
Curse you!
Let's wait for
Weapons
the day.
coming in hot.
About time!
Not bad.
You didn't find my cold guns?
I can't believe he chose you. I mean, I'm the one who can make the world burn.
Why? Did you want to go back in the pit again, Heatwave?
Shut up. No.
Ah! Then make yourself useful and burn this place to the ground.
You don't have to ask me twice.
I kind of feel like I did.
Pity you oppose me. Swat at the air all you want. Not bad. You'll never get the best of me.
Cool off.
Swat at the air all you want.
That'll keep him on ice for a while.
Until he takes a dip in his stink pit.
You are fools, and you will remain fools until the day you die.
Really? Who's walking out of here?
And who's crawling out?
Nice burn.
That's cold.
We did not need get there's an omnipotence item we can get from this mission, but it's probably like only 5% chances of getting it. So, oh well, too bad. Maybe next time. Oh, oh noes! I'm top DPS. It happens. When you're the best, you're the best. What can I say? Oh, so here we have a few more people. So Rogue Patriot is here. Oh, I'm gonna have to invite Supergirl again.
Oh!
Demon King.
Look out!
So Trixie's here. Oh, Overgirl. I guess we're gonna have to invite Claire Green. No choice. No choice. We need more people. So we have room for one more.
Run for your life!
Oh, maybe not. Oh, no, I guess we're good to go. So let's see. I guess we could warm up by playing. Let's start with the Raging Knight and work our way down. Although here, I guess we could try the Elite version at the very least. Oh, no, we can't. No, we can't. Okay, so while we wait a bit,
You've got to stop them! Help!
so David says, "Hi everyone, hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and is having a good weekend." Robert Simon, greeting beyond the new DCO, and here's to another year around the sun. I got some stuff to do though. I would drop in to say hi. Happy holiday, everyone. Kazum says, "Can't believe it's almost 2026." Kazumi, what do you think about the second loadout and new powering ability? It's about time. We should have had a second loadout quite some time ago.
Reading a lot of Black Lantern energy in here. Looks like our spectral friend brought us to the right place.
Because your spectral friend is awesome.
Although way back
Sinestro
when,
and Larfleeze could be in big trouble, and it's up to us to get them out of it. Let's go.
people were not asking so much about a second loadout. They were just asking for a couple of extra abilities in our loadout. But a second loadout is even better than actually what people were asking for. Sometimes I guess sometimes the devs give us more than what we ask for. So when that happens, I will take it. So for the second loadout, yeah, it's gonna open a lot of possibilities.
We better check it out.
And sadly, it will make pretty much any build, any videos showing a build, a tank build, a troll build, a quantum build, all those videos are obsolete. Yeah, people could still benefit somewhat from watching those videos a little bit, but as a rule of thumb, those videos are people are gonna have to make new videos for loadouts, for builds, and all that good stuff. And for the White Lantern power, again, that is something that was requested. For a long time, people have been requesting to have more powers, like the White Lantern powers. Heck, the White Lantern powers was something that I was requesting. Never thought we would actually get it, but I was still asking for it. I was asking for Black Lantern power too, but maybe someday. So people have been requesting that for quite some time. Yes, it's not exactly a power per se, but in a roundabout ways, it's a bit better than getting a new power because everyone, like if we had a new power, it would probably be like a tank power or a controller power, or in this case, probably would have been a healer power. So it is something that would have benefited healer players.
We need to rewrite the ending to his story.
And also, a lot of people would not have been using it. Like if you already had your power selected, would you have changed your power for a new White Lantern power? Maybe, maybe not. Oh, not here.
Runes locked in and good to go.
So the way they made it,
That rune is locked in.
they made it so that everyone can actually use the White Lantern power. As opposed to making something that only a handful of people will actually be using. So I assume that probably was their intent.
Runes locked in. Runes locked in and good to go.
So I assume that probably was their intent. Instead of making one power that a few people would use, they made an augment that pretty much everyone can use. So I guess money-wise, they will be able to make a bit of extra money that way. Oh.
That rune is locked in. Nice.
I can't find my symbol. I'm so sad now.
Okay, good. Runes locked in.
So in a nutshell, if they make a new power, only a few people will use it. But with the augment, everyone ultimately can use it.
That rune is locked in.
Clumsy,
Nice.
inept, and wrong. You're flailing.
I guess I lost my rune.
Let me assist.
Scream to your very core.
So they made it in a way that
We did it.
everyone would be able to use those new power.
Lisa, she'll pay for her insolence, for her betrayal.
This
The
unit
Reaper already
defenses
tried.
activated.
The path forward is clear. Follow me to the next chapter. And Larfleeze. Those orange constructs belong to Larfleeze, his so-called core.
I'm hoping that eventually they will give us more augments, like maybe a Kryptonian augment, that would give us some sort of Kryptonian-like powers. Maybe a Black Lantern augment. Obviously, if they can give us all the missing lanterns, that would be nice. A Blue Lantern augment, a Black Lantern augment. I would take those. But again, there can be a Super Strength augment. There can be a Growing Shrinking augment. The sky is the limit in what they can actually do. At the end of the day, it will just be a matter of what they end up giving us. Sebastien says, hello, evil villains. Hope you had a great Xmas. Absolutely. Was good. Lots of turkey. Can't complain about that.
This can't be happening. Not to me. I'm poor. My constructs, my lanterns, have taken everything. Please, get my teachings and bring it back to me.
Just mail, hello everyone. Kazumi, do you think there will be a possibility that we can switch from villain to hero side? I don't think so. And I don't think it would be a good idea. That would pretty much kill the villain side. At this point, there's a lot more heroes than villains. And the reason why people would want to switch would be to go on the side where there's more people. So at the end of the day, what would happen is that a lot of villains would switch on the hero side to be able to be on the side where there's more people. And that would pretty much end up killing the villain side. So with the cross-faction grouping, I don't think they need they really need to give us the cross-faction chain, the ability to change from heroes to villains, because now everyone can be. You can make a league with heroes and villains. You can make groups with heroes and villains. So there's no real obstacles for heroes and villains to play together now. But again, if they were to give us such a token, like a token to switch from heroes to villains, yeah, a lot of villains would switch to the hero side, and that would pretty much kill the villain side. So I don't think they should do it, but as you guys I'm sure know by now, the devs don't listen to me, so I wouldn't be surprised if they end up doing it anyway. But they would only do it only if there's some real benefit to doing it, and I'm not sure what that benefit would be right now. At least for the devs, from the devs' point of view, unless they can somehow monetize it. But it would be only a short-term gain. Let's say they were to come up with a token, switch from villain to heroes. for $10. Yeah, they would be able to charge you $10 one time, but once most people would have made the switch, then they wouldn't really make money out of it anymore. Ajax says, awesome live, only have a evil look on the hero side, so you can join later if room available. Kazumi, I'm a villain, and all I see on my minimap is hero, like maybe 3 or 5 villains, that's it. Yeah, that's because there's a lot more heroes than villains in DC Universe Online. But again, the reason why people would switch would be to be on the side where there's more people, which means that you would see even less villains afterwards. Afterwards, you would see either much less villains or no villains at all.
You did it! I'm rich! I'm wealthy! I'm galactically secure!
So suddenly I worry that if they were to give us such a token, it would pretty much kill the villain side. Now, it wouldn't be too bad in the sense that, again, now heroes and villains can play together. So it doesn't really matter if there's less villains right now, seeing how pretty much everyone can play together. Although there are still a few missions that are villain specific, so that could be maybe an issue. Azrael says, why do they make the Nemesis Lasso so OP in game? Like it's actually OP in the comics. Is it actually OP in the comics? I don't know if it's OP in the comics, but they made it OP in game because either somebody didn't do their jobs when they were testing it.
This unit is here for you.
Or whoever was playtesting it really wanted it to be OP. I remember when we were testing the Bat Swarm ability. The Bat Swarm ability is a cool enough ability, but it's pretty much a roleplay ability. It's not that powerful. As opposed to with the lasso, I guess they went all in and they made it very, very powerful. Like with the Bat Swarm, it was obvious that there were some people who really, really wanted to make it not powerful ability, a weak ability, and they were pretty much pushing in that direction. But for the lasso, it would seem that either the people were not able to push it to make it weaker, or maybe somehow in that case, they want to make it stronger. But anyway, that's what we got. You have to remember also that they want people to. They made this the lasso a rare ability in the time capsule because they want to sell the time capsule. They want people to purchase time capsules. So if they make it OP, a lot of people will be tempted to purchase it or to purchase time capsule to try to get it. As opposed to if they make it just as a fun ability like the Bat Swarm, yeah, a lot of people will just not get it.
Runes locked in and good to go.
So in a nutshell, they probably made it OP, hoping to be able to sell more time capsule. It's pretty much that simple.
It can be hard. Do so immediately. We are beyond death.
Big Lou says, "Hi Multiverse." Hello, Big Lou. Sebastien says, "Tomorrow finish the 4th patrol to get my shaded material." I'm very happy for you.
Deliver the runes to the book.
So imagine it. People are going to be able to collect the reward that they've been farming for all year long. So I'm sure that'll be satisfying, at least for a few people.
That rune is locked in. Nice.
Oh, the evil chat jumped on me. Ajax says, same, going for the wolf pack. Yeah, I would have gone with the wolf pack if they did not add the ally legion at the last minute. So now I'm thinking that I'll probably go for the ally legion. There's a lot of allies I would like to share with all my characters. So sadly, I will need a lot of ally legion.
good to go.
That did it! Attack Lisa, now!
Lend me the power of the Black Ring.
On your order.
Almost there, stay on target.
Lisa's invulnerable. Bring the runes to the book at once.
One more runes, one more time with the runes.
Demise, fools.
Kazumi, I'm out for the holidays. I come back next week. How was your Christmas on DC Multi? Christmas was good.
Rune is locked in.
We had turkey, we had meat pie, we had I forget what else.
Okay, good. Rune's locked in.
It was a bit cold, but inside we didn't really notice. It's just when we went outside that we did notice that it was cold for the past couple of days.
Attack!
Give it up. I have superior firepower.
Big Lou, some question, Multi. When do you think we'll get the White Lantern augment and second power tray? How do you think we'll access the second power tray on PC?
Parting is such sweet sorrow. Until next time, fools.
Damn it! She got away. Again! At least we rescued these two.
When you've seen a lot
We'd have
of
escaped on our own,
fall.
Raynor. Well, I would have.
Nice to know you. Have
For the second power tray, at the earliest, we'll get it January 6th. I don't know if you've noticed, if we go into our trait, if we go to loadout, like you can see already they're tweaking the loadout a little bit to make room for the second tray. So obviously they were not able to give it to us before Christmas, which was to be expected. Like if there had been some issues, they probably don't have much of a staff during Christmas time. They probably just have enough people to be able to flip the switch when there's a reset.
Run for your lives!
Oh, am I still? Okay, we're good. We'll wait a minute or two to give a chance for people to come and join us. So yeah, for the second trip, at the earliest, January 6th, maybe even a bit later. For the augments, we were told by Red 5 that it would be part of an event. So there's two options. Either we will get it for the anniversary event, which would mean, again, we'll probably get the anniversary event January 6th. And if it's an event, we'll need 20 days to be able to get the reward. So probably around January 20, so probably end of January. That is assuming we get it with the anniversary event. If we don't get it with the anniversary event, if we get it with maybe the next DLC, then we'll probably get the next DLC end of January, which would bring us to pretty much mid February to be able to get the augment. So we're still gonna have to be a bit patient for the augment, and for the ability tray, if we're lucky, we might get it January 6th. If we're not so lucky, we'll get it sometime later. XDBD, two questions. Are we going to do a bounty train? Two, can I ask you a smash or pass question? I have no idea what a smash or pass question, so I don't know. Maybe.
Run for your lives.
And for the bounty, yeah, towards the end of the stream, when people start leaving, like right now we're good. We have a full group, but at some point, when we start losing people towards the end of the stream, then yeah, we'll play some sort of a bounty train at that point. Jordan says, haven't played since early 2023. Welcome back. Or unless you still didn't play. If you haven't played since early 2023, there's going to be a lot of new stuff for you to enjoy. So I would strongly suggest, if you're thinking about coming back, now would be a good time to do that. There's a lot of new stuff. Right already we're getting a lot of new stuff. Oh, wrong. already we're getting a lot of new stuff. And if you didn't play in a while, you will have even more new stuff waiting for you. So in a nutshell, the past 3 DLCs, 20. Actually, you're gonna get if you didn't play since 2023, you have at least 5, 6, 7 DLCs worth of content for you to play. Ajax says, I can't lie, the Legion token has me on defense. Really want both. Yeah, you're gonna have to make a choice. Yeah, I really wanted both too, but that is not an option. Nightcrawler says it was 76 here in Memphis. I don't shorts on Christmas. Ah, lucky you. Now here we live in the Great White North, so for the past couple of days we had some sort of big storm or cold weather. I forget what. I'm not sure what to probably call it. Oh, Tucker says hello multiverse. Hello. Multiverse 1 hour ago while setting up this Universe Online, I pressed F12, print scheme scrolls, look, pause, and break, and my PC crashed. I entered the game and got 0 FPS. Deleted the game, then tried.
Thanks for meeting me. I know it may be hard to trust me after
GTA 5 and 5M still getting 0 FPS. I checked the settings, reinstalled the graphics card driver, but it didn't work. Then I went to device manager. The graphic cards were disabled. I enabled. The problem was solved. I'm uploading DCUO again.
Giving him a boost of the black. We've tried engaging, but nothing seems to get through.
Sorry, you had some issues, Tucker. Sometimes that happens when you play on PC.
Let's go, everyone. We're heading to what's left of Brainiac's logic battery. What are they doing here?
Ricardo says, I'm multi.
Flesh. I'm already dead. You will die too. I'm already dead. Everything dies. I can taste your emotions.
Between Fair's aircraft and the Star Sapphires, I've been researching the emotional spectrum for quite a while. When Brainiac mixed logic with love and the rest of the emotions, it was a big mistake. That contradiction set off a chain reaction that blew apart the entity.
Oh, Frosty's asking, Multiverse, when are we getting 2-tray power loadouts? We don't know. At the earliest, January 6th. Maybe later than that. Sadly, we don't have any information about that. People thought we would get it before Christmas because they did show it to us. Normally when they show something to us, we get it like 2 or 3 days later. But in this case, this is one of the rare cases where they did show us something way ahead of time. And now we're just waiting for them to give it to us. Now, it was obvious that we probably wouldn't get it before Christmas because people, the devs were going away for the Christmas vacation. So there would not be anyone to fix it. If there was any issues with the 2 trays, there would be no one to fix it. So it was pretty obvious that we would only get it after the Christmas vacations. Turns out, there we are.
That's right. Find a way to unlock the. Oh no! Not
so if we're a bit lucky, right after the Christmas vacation on January 6th. If we're not so lucky, maybe mid-January, maybe end of January. Sadly, we don't know.
Whew. Glad that didn't take as long as last time. It could have taken all day.
I'm already
XDBD, who would you rather date, Harley Quinn or Poison Ivy? Well, I'd say Harley Quinn because if Poison Ivy kisses you, she kills you. Although she kissed Harley Quinn and Harley Quinn isn't dead, maybe she has some sort of immunity to poison now. But sadly, Poison Ivy is a bit poisonous, so yeah, I would go with Harley Quinn. Even though Harley Quinn is crazy, sadly she wouldn't. At least she would. In theory, she would not
How's
poison
it
you.
going over there? We're losing people, and that's just growing their numbers.
Tucker, how are you,
almost there.
multiverse? We're good. We're good.
Isn't going to cut it.
Get off the line, Sinestro. How'd you even get this number?
So I'm gonna let people take care of the canister, and I'll try to take care of the bosses.
There it is. It doesn't look like much, does it? Yet it caused all of this trouble.
Oh, we get a little emote from Azriel.
Okay. We're going to use
No idea what
Brainiac's
that
logic
emote
battery
means.
like a gigantic nuclear mixing bowl to fuse the mists together. We put in the rainbow, we get out our pot of gold. A mist with the power to neutralize the Black Lantern in Metropolis.
Sadly, I don't speak emote, so there's a lot of emotes. I have no idea
I'm
what
going to reconfigure
they
the logic battery.
what
The
they
mist
even mean.
must get in there safely.
When it goes any further than a smiley face, I don't know.
Blackhand and Necron must have caught wind of our scheme. Don't let them interfere with the process.
Blackguard.
Carol, we're running out of time.
I know. Cool your jets. Trust me.
Mistake. Beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Yeah.
Beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
The nightmares fear me.
We did it. The essence of life. We've created a white, diamond mist.
My will is
Sure.
unbreakable.
Why not?
It worked. It worked! You're a genius!
Carol Ferris.
I know.
Get a room. Better yet, get to Metropolis.
Do you have needs?
Gather. I will teleport you.
We'll get
Care
there when we
quarter.
get there. Oh, and send in the mist behind us. We'll need it
So
to burn
first
down
it
that
says,
black
so perhaps
battery.
in January
Together,
a seasonal
we will
update.
end this black night.
Perhaps. Sadly, the devs did not tell us much, and we should have a producer's letter coming up soon. We're hoping to get it before the Christmas holiday. Obviously, it didn't happen. So for that as well, we're probably going to have to wait until January 6th.
Compassion is offered to
Hey, the whole gang is here.
Death comes for us all. Well, maybe not me once I've downloaded myself into the internet, but I digress. Anyway, Necron has seriously overstepped his bounds.
Now, I guess it's not impossible that they could still post the letter before the end of 2025. But at this rate, seeing how they're pretty much gone for the Christmas holiday, yeah, I wouldn't expect the producer's letter until January 6th. So sadly, right now, there's nothing we can do but wait.
Or stay out of my
We're gonna have to be we're gonna have to be patient, and we're gonna have to wait.
I feel your emotions.
Hey, the whole gang is here.
You will regret.
we still have some black lanterns around. I guess not. Oh, yeah. So I guess we can take down the evil Superboy.
That's just super. Remember, everyone, he's corrupted. Don't kill him.
In brightest day. It's mine! You will die too. That's right. Hit me.
Stay with me, Ranger. Okay, everyone, let's go.
So let's pull the bad guys over
Haven't
here.
you learned yet? Life is futile, and your plan is futile. That white mist can't even penetrate my lord's flesh.
Azrael says laughing emote because I'm surprised someone asked that.
Hope dies here.
Anime says I multiverse. I ended up buying out the last two patrols since I missed them, and ended up picking up the shaded comic. Yeah, the shaded comic will be a popular option because it is a material that
Monk is going to
no one
teleport
can have
in
access
this.
to right
We
now.
need to get it inside the battery.
So sadly, if you did not have the shaded already, this is going to be your only option to be able to get it. At least for now. Now, one worry that people have is that in 3 months we'll get the shaded from the Imp Mart. Sadly, at this point, all we can do is wait and see.
Heads up!
Your vigor disgusts me.
Oh, let's move the camera. There we go.
The light blinds me.
Let there be death, fools. The mist cannot harm me.
Then it's a good thing I wasn't planning to use it on you.
Hurry! Get the mist to the battery!
Die!
It's all meaningless. Ugh. Ah! Yes.
Life will end.
Ugh.
Rise,
Taste your heart already.
So for those wondering, basically I'm trying to keep Necron busy over here with Black Hand, while people are bringing the canisters. And once they're done with the canisters, then we will be able to finish off Necron. Oh. So they can pick some canisters from here, bring them over there.
Vigor disgusts me.
Which is why I try to keep Necron somewhere over here.
It's all meaningless.
Oh, I didn't realize Demon Knight was in tank mode too. So in a nutshell, the tank tried to keep Black Hand and Necron busy over here, while the rest of the team are taking care of the canisters.
I'm already dead.
We are beyond dead.
Rise.
I feel your emotions.
I'm already dead. I can taste your emotions. Die.
Whoa, the diamond mist
Oh.
has purged the corruption.
There we go.
What? This cannot be.
Oh, you will die too.
You're going back to the land of the unliving, Necron.
You two sound just like a team.
You cannot defeat me. You can't hurt us. Life wounds me.
In brightest day.
I'm here for the party. Where's the cake?
Stop fighting!
I do not bleed.
If you're confused with all the visual effects we have right now, don't worry, I am too. Let's go for the boots. Let's go for the weapon.
And this time, Necron,
Having a
stay
solid
gone.
foundation is certainly.
So let's go back to Metropolis.
Well, it wasn't
And
easy.
for people who need to go
It never is.
empty their inventory or stuff like that, we'll wait. We'll wait a couple of minutes. It'll give me a chance also to answer some of the people's questions. So if you need to go back to go empty your inventory, the time is now. Let's go to phase 4. So today, phase 4 will be our phase. So if you guys want to come and join us, just to hang out, that's where we are. So if you need a break, a short break, now's the time. If you need to go and empty your inventory, empty something else. So Anime says he ended up buying the last 2 patrols since he missed them and picked the shaded comic material, which I assume will be a popular choice with a lot of people. Seeing how this is right now, this is the only way to be able to get the material.
Oh!
And it's pretty much one of the more, if not the most popular material in the game. So they knew what they were doing when they did give us that material as a reward. Tucker, the multiverse is getting a new White Lantern ring of power. When will it arrive? After Christmas? Yeah, most certainly after Christmas. Either we will get it for the anniversary event, or we will get it for the next DLC. We don't know at this point. Oh, Frosty says in January is the 15-year anniversary of DCUO. DCUO is expecting a lot of new items. I have to admit, not really. I don't know if you guys recall when we got the 10th anniversary. Holy crap, did we get a lot of new stuff? The devs were on fire for that anniversary. Sadly, they haven't been on fire like that ever since, and it's been pretty much a diminishing return pretty much since then. This year, they were able to sort of start giving us a bit more stuff again. They gave us 3 DLCs. So maybe for the 15th year of DCO, they will have something special, but I wouldn't really expect it. Right now, I'm trying to manage expectations so that people don't end up being disappointed. But yes, it would be nice to get something special for 15 years. But the truth is, we don't know. And from the looks of it, like you may have noticed, they were able to give us 3 DLCs, or they were able to give us a whole bunch of events. But already by the time they reached Batman Day, you could almost tell that they were running out of steam a bit. We did not really get a new reward for Batman Day. For Wonder Woman Day, it was even worse. So you could tell that with those events, they were starting to run out of steam a bit. And also at the same time, they were trying to give us a new DLC. So in the end, we're gonna have to wait and see. If they manage to give us a whole bunch of new stuff, great. But I wouldn't put too much expectation at this point. So XDBD tell us he's gonna have to deal with his inventory. That's fine. We'll take a couple of minutes for that. Azrael says munitions big gun is very similar to Nemesis Lasso, except Nemesis Lasso can be used every 12 seconds. For balance, it would make more sense if Nemesis Lasso were a supercharge. I thought I would have expected them to make it a supercharge, but we already have a Lasso supercharge ability, so that might be why they didn't do that. But anyway, you slice it. I assume they thought that because the Lasso would be rare, they could make it a bit more OP. Seeing how a lot of people still don't have the Lasso at this point. And Nightcrawler says since the devs want to make money, they should put it on the marketplace for $20. Nah, if they put something on the marketplace on $20, they make a lot less money. If they put it in a time capsule and people have to spend $100, $200 to try to get it, it's much more. They make much more money with time capsule. It's not an accident why we have time capsule and why they keep on producing more and more time capsule. If they put something on the marketplace for $20, that's it. They make $20 and that's it. If they put it in a time capsule, they'd make $100, $200, $500, and usually that is only for one character. If you want to have it on multiple characters, you're gonna have to spend a lot more than that. So sadly, the time capsule are there because they make money. It's that simple. So yes, for us it would be better to get it for $20 on the marketplace. But for the devs, we're trying to make as much money as possible. The time capsule art is the better option. Also, whenever they put something in the marketplace for $20, it never fails. Every time people say that it's too expensive, they're not gonna buy it because it's too expensive. But when they put something in a time capsule that's only $1, then people will buy $100 worth of time capsule. I don't understand why they don't want to spend $20 for something on the marketplace, but they'll spend $100 to open time capsules. Go figure.
Whoa!
Azrael says, in my opinion, I like these devs more than the older devs. I'm finally seeing changes. Well, with the older devs, the best, I guess they jumped the shark with 2010. With the anniversary event in 2020, I don't know why I said 2010. With the anniversary event in 2021, when they had the 10-year anniversary, they kind of jumped the shark at that point. They were doing great up to that point. They were giving us a lot of new content, a lot of new stuff, a lot of new rewards. Also, you might have noticed since then we've been getting less and less new rewards with the seasonals. So that has been a bit of a bummer. And you can, when we do get the anniversary event in January, you can see it right there. Like, look at the vendor and the anniversary event vendor. So you can see from 2021 forward, year after year, you see less and less and less rewards on the vendor. So you have a clear indication that 2021 is pretty much when the game was at its peak. And sadly, we started getting less and less since then. This year, they were able to kind of put an end to that. They were able to. They still didn't give us that much stuff with the seasonals themselves, But they were able to give us at least 3 DLCs. They were able to give us a whole bunch of new stuff, but not quite as much as they did in 2021. So I'm glad you like the new devs. I'm hoping that so next year will be their second year, basically uh, creating content for DCUO. In some cases, a bit more, but let's say second year to keep things simple. Hopefully, they've learned a lot. Hopefully, they're able to master the tools to make a DCUO a lot more. So hopefully, they will be able to make either more content or better content or both. We're gonna have to wait and see for that. Tucker says I only have 2 days left until the fourth episode of Multiverse Campaign Patrol is finished. After that, my first project will be making General Zod style. Comic shaded material mine, then I'll do. Lots of experimentation. Tucker, my stabilizer is 50 already for a new time capsule. Yeah, people have been waiting for a new time capsule for some time. So I guess we should be able to go, or should we? Yeah, let's go. So let's see. So we tried. Actually, let's see if we can be brave. We seem to have a decent team. So let us see if we can try Darkseid's War Factory Elite. Again, if we don't make it, we'll just play it again, regular version. Doesn't really matter. Now I know that there's not a lot of people who got the chance to play that mission on Elite. So let's see if we can play it now for those people. Ajax says I would be okay having the lasso at $20. You would be okay, but I guarantee you a lot of people would complain that it's too expensive. And it's like that every time. It's like a Groundhog's Day. Whenever they add something new to the marketplace, it's too expensive. Whether it's $50, $20, $1, there's always people saying it's too expensive. XDBD, yeah, I have a feeling they're not going to change the story in the anniversary, like to do something like example, they may be a continuation of Doomsday DLC, if I'm remembering it correctly. It was pretty much a continuation of the Earth 3 DLC. There's that one mission where we go back to the Panopticon. There's a solo mission where we go back and then we have to free Alexander Luthor, and we fight some Guardians. I don't think we don't fight the Crime Syndicate themselves. We do fight some Guardians. The event pretty much happens right after the Earth 3 DLC. But no, I would not expect them to change the story, at least not at this point. Right now, they create a lot of new content out of reused assets. So,
welcome to Apocalypse. Now I see why Darkseid is so eager to rule other worlds.
So that seems to be their strategy for some time now, is that they create new events like the Outsider Ops, but they create those events out of reused assets. So they don't have to create anything new other than maybe 1 or 2 new rewards. And even then, sometimes they don't even create new rewards. They give us, like 1 year, they gave us skill points. That was a new reward. So they did not have to create a single new asset for the first Outsider Ops. Not sure why I cannot pull him. Ah, there we go. I hear something.
Yes, I'm on Apocalypse as well. I'll meet up with you in due time.
Oh, there
we
it
all
is.
have our roles to play to ensure Darkseid's downfall.
It was driving me nuts. I was hearing it, not seeing it. I thought I was going crazy. Crazy! Sorry, I'll get back to the chat in just a minute. Oh, I thought we had the controller. Oh yeah, we do, okay.
Yes. That's right. Fight. Stop.
You have to let it tank. Oh, Demon King. Oh no, he's not in tank mode.
Pain is life.
Darkseid will send everything at his disposal to stop us. He's not afraid of us. He's much too arrogant to fear. Darkseid, we are all a mere annoyance. We will show him how wrong he is.
You'll regret that.
Sorry, I'll get back to the chat in just a minute.
Foolish weakling.
I'll have my revenge.
You are asking for it.
Oh no! Everyone's down. I'm not gonna be able to bring him back.
A flesh wound. I've survived way worse.
David Sharp says I completed a seasonal and a patrol and a campaign. Congrats. Ajax said, notice the exobytes are now gone from the marketplace too. I didn't notice that. But are they gone or are they semi-gone? Oh, I hear something. Screw that. So is everyone ready?
You will die for Apocalypse.
I will make you suffer.
Face me. Ooh.
Big Bardo, have you come to beg for Darkseid's mercy?
Huh. Cute.
You'll never know. Yes, more energy.
You will bleed for this.
Ah!
Ah!
Yes, more energy. You'll regret that. Nah. Oh!
You should not have done that.
Poor Brick. They keep on killing poor Brick.
You will bleed for this.
Let's try to get away from here. There we go. Ah.
Foolish weak.
I will make you suffer. Prepare to be destroyed.
I guess Elite is too much for us. Let's try one more time. I guess everyone is here. I'm not sure if people are doing the mechanic or not.
You just made a big mistake.
Big Barda, have you
should
come to
not
beg
have
for
done that.
Darkseid's mercy?
I'll have my revenge!
Ugh!
All light will die.
Deploying weapons.
No! Ah! That's right. Fight!
Yeah, that was not good.
That's right. Fight!
You are asking for it. Huh. Cute.
One day this will be you! I thrive in conflict. Pain is life. Green Lantern's light hit that. I will make you suffer!
Ooh. You are asking for it. You will bleed for this.
Oh well. Too bad, so sad. I guess we'll come back for the regular version. So XDBD, I have a feeling they're not gonna change the story. They don't do that. They pretty much reused as much assets as possible.
Please, you've got to help.
So I guess we're gonna try the regular version. I guess the Elite was too big of an ask. We're not ready for that.
You've got to stop him.
Come on, evil menu. So for the exobytes, let's take a quick look at the marketplace while we here. Um, the exobyte should be in the.
Oh my God! Do something!
Please, you've got to help!
Run! Oh no!
Oh, I guess we'll check later.
Get away!
Welcome to Apocalypse. Now I see why Darkseid is so eager to rule other worlds. His mistake was coveting mine. Earth will not be under anyone's thumb. Well, any alien's thumb.
It could be they just move them around. Sometimes they do that. But yeah, it could be they did remove them. Although could be also there was maybe some issues. They had to remove them for a short while. I haven't noticed any announcement about that. Although there's a lot of stuff they don't really announce, but that's another debate.
War is life.
Oh, I guess
Impressive. You nearly penetrated the energy shields.
Ah, here's something
Yes,
here.
I'm on Apocalypse as well. I'll meet up with you in due time. We all have our roles to...
Darkseid is a threat to every living being in the universe. He rules his world of Apocalypse with an iron fist and has destroyed countless other worlds. He seeks to enslave all living things and destroy the ones with the strength to resist. Darkseid is one of the greatest enemies I have ever faced, both physically and mentally.
Yes, I'm on Apocalypse as well. I'll meet up with you in due time. We all have our roles to play to ensure Darkseid's downfall. Darkseid will send everything at his disposal to stop us. He's not afraid of us. He's much too arrogant for fear. To Darkseid, we are all a mere annoyance. We will show him how wrong he is.
Foolish weakling. You should not have done that. Ugh!
Granny, it tickles!
Huh. Cute.
There seemed to be random. Could have sworn there was a mantis that was here before, but it's Mad Area now.
No.
Ooh, you'll pay for that!
Ugh.
Ow!
You should not have done that. Ugh!
Stop it! I said stop it!
You will bleed for this! Ooh!
I wonder what the problem with the magma I find is sometimes it hides. Like if there was some magma over the yellow circle, we probably wouldn't see those circles.
Cut you to ribbons!
Could be something that was
You were
happening
asking for it.
when we played the Elite version. Maybe?
Foolish weakling.
Pain!
If my androids could feel, that would hurt.
The astro force flows through me. Pain is all. To the pits with you! I thrive in conflict. That's right. Fight! Oh. I thrive in conflict.
They call themselves gods, and yet they fear us. It
Oh,
has
there's
been
Mantis.
foretold that we are here to replace them, and it's true, of course. But they brought it on themselves.
Death has come for you. You anger me.
Oh no, there's evil Kalibak.
You'll regret that. Always. I'll have my revenge. Yes, more energy. Oh! Destroying Calabac is no easy task.
And the one drawback with Earth, sadly, is that sometimes when Brick dies, it can be challenging to try to get him back in some situations.
You'll regret that.
Normally, I would use an ability that kind of help Brick heal himself, but I decided to go with the magma instead. Usually, I'll say something along the lines that if you
earned my rage.
If you take care of Brick, Brick will take care of you. But Shadow Lady kept on telling me that I had to use the magma. It was too good not to use. But luckily, next week, or at least soon, when we get the second loadout, I will be able to use the magma and I will be able to heal our friend Brick. So that should be good.
For Highfather.
While researching this source, I came across another tool of extreme power. The anti-life equation. Learning that equation is the primary goal of Darkseid.
Ever since Darkseid started another war against New Genesis, we've been trying to stop him from stealing old god artifacts. We fought hard, but it hasn't been enough. Now Darkseid has what he wants, and I'm afraid he is even closer to learning the anti-life equation. Right now, he's in his war factory. We have to stop him before it's too late.
Honestly, Superman, if I had $1 earning compound interest for every time you came asking for my help, I could close LexCorp and retire on a beach in Tahiti. Lex.
I guess another drawback with the pizza power
I know you care about Earth
is the visual pollution. It does create a lot of that.
So we can finally take Darkseid down. Besides, your head would get sunburned in Tahiti.
When in battle, stop! Ha-ha! Yes!
Welcome to Apocalypse. I assume you are here to beg for mercy, of which you shall receive none.
To get to Earth, Darkseid, you'll have to go through me. Through us.
Earth is unique only in its irrational desire to oppose Darkseid.
Earth is mine, Darkseid. You cannot have it. I will ensure humanity's survival.
Do your worst, Darkseid. We will never submit to you.
You needlessly struggle against the will of Darkseid. Your interference will not be forgotten. I will have the source.
Let's end this once and for all.
I cannot be stopped.
They've made a grave mistake.
Oh no! He cannot be stopped. We're in trouble now.
Your obedience is never in question. Your example will teach these impertinent children to...
You shouldn't hit your granny!
I thought I'd block him. It didn't matter.
The nightmares fear me.
Mortals do enjoy wasting their finite time.
been very,
Your
very
obedience is
naughty.
never in question.
Let's
Your
exploit their
example will teach these impertinent children to comply.
Ah!
That's right. Fight.
Such a bad child.
Tedious. How ineffective. None can evade my Omega
Great
beam.
Krypton. Now you will learn. Ingrate! You will learn to behave!
Always a pleasure to fight by your side.
Ah!
My Omega beams will strike you down. Your efforts are futile.
War makes us strong.
How ineffective. You will be nothing more than dust.
Do you really think you can hurt me?
Tedious. No.
I am the only source you'll know, Darkseid. The source of your failure and humiliation.
Nah, if only that had been elite. So sad now. Let's pick the weapon. Oh, for those who maybe like that kind of stuff. So let's get out of here. Yeah, I should probably go around, pick up some briefing or investigation I missed. Some other time. So Ajax says no, these exobites are now gone. So let's take a quick. Let's go first. We're already in phase 4.
Run! Run! Look out!
You've got to stop them!
Could have sworn I saw them. If they removed them, that was really recent because I could have sworn I saw them very recently.
Help! Help! You've got to stop them! Help!
Do something!
Help! Help!
Get away!
Now, why would they make that change? I have no idea. I'm sure they have a reason. Is it possible that people did not really buy them? I guess.
Help!
I guess that is possible.
Look out!
So sometimes they seem to remove if there's something that people are not buying. Yeah, sometimes they'll just remove it. Azriel says Troll gonna stun the ones with the shield for them to take damage. Yeah, usually I'm the one playing the troll, but not today. So next time, I guess. Ricardo says, "Can you give me a tip so that I can recover fast?" Recover? Uh, what do you want to recover? Azrael says, "This elite, absolutely. It was elite, but it was beyond us." So Ajax says they had been under 45 area until today. David Sharp says Darkseid looks cooler in this content.
Run for your lives!
Tucker, the Omega Laser, cool David. Big Lou says, by the way, I just want to say thank you so much for all the DCU content and news you've been giving us. You are my primary source of news when it comes to DCU. I am the number one source of information in the world when it comes to DC Universe Online, even before the Creator League, even before the devs themselves. Sometimes I'll have the information before anyone else. The reason for that is very simple. It's thanks to you guys. Sometimes you guys will give me information that even the devs do not have. Or sometimes there's also information like when we had the sale on the PlayStation. Obviously, the devs were not aware of that. Which is a classic example of the right hand doesn't know what the left hand is doing. It happens. Multiverse, advance Happy New Year. Advance Happy New Year to you guys too. David Sharp too. So I guess we could play one last one. Let's see. So we played Raging Night. So let's go play Fearful Day.
Whoa! Get away! Please, you've got to help!
You've got to stop him!
Run! Run!
Help! Help!
Speaking of information, let me check if maybe there's something. I was hoping maybe there would be some kind of information in the announcement on the Discord, but I guess not. So sadly, sometimes I'm the one who has the information before anyone else because I've mentioned this before. For some of the devs have been with DCO for a year and a half. Also, they probably don't take don't really look what's going on platforms like PlayStation. So if there's a sale on PlayStation, there's a good chance that the devs don't even know about it. If they play on PC, if they don't play on PlayStation, they would know about such a sale. So when that happens, someone like me actually will be able to put out the information before the devs. Actually, I'll put out the information, and even the devs won't even mention it. Still.
You found trouble.
Now, obviously, there's information that the Creator League has before me, but sometimes they're not allowed to release that information, or sometimes that information is incomplete.
Here we go.
which allows me to again sometimes have the information even before the mighty Creator League.
You're incredible. I might name a child after you.
Which sadly is one of the reasons why I'm not really part of the Creator League anymore. Is that sometimes we would get the information, we would not even get all the information, and we would have to wait for the event to go live to actually get all the information, which kind of defeated the purpose of trying to give people the information ahead of time. Alright, can I pull him over here? Oh yeah. Come here, big boy. Oh, hello, Jeffrey. Been a while. Yeah, I remember you.
Scream to your very core.
Jeffrey says, I told you we were getting the powers. When you're right, you're right.
Look out, reinforcements.
Jeffrey says, remember that Blue Lantern trailer 9 months ago? Yeah, they are sitting on Blue Lantern powers. I hope you're right. Right now, what we do know is that we will get, in a roundabout ways, we will get the White Lantern powers thanks to the new augment. Are they going to give us a similar augment for the Blue Lantern power? Well, let's hope so. That would be nice. Jeffrey says they can definitely do Kryptonian powers now with the chest augment. Well, actually, now what they could do is that I know you've been asking for the devs to give us the legend powers. So they probably could do that. Like, what if they give us a legend Superman augment, an augment that will give us the powers that Superman has as a legend character? What if they give us a Batman legend augment, a Cersei legend augment?
More of those machines. Destroy them.
Ultimately, it's a matter of what, like that with those augments, the sky is the limit. They could literally give us pretty much any powers. Which power will they decide to give us? Now that remains to be seen. Like we saw it with the iconic powers. They finally decided to give us iconic powers. But they gave us, instead of giving us the iconic powers that people have been asking for, like the Bizarro Flame Breath, they gave us powers that nobody ever asked for. But yes, they could give us Kryptonian powers.
Secure the nodes in each circuit.
The real question is, will they do it?
This is gonna leave a mark.
Jeffrey says you're definitely getting blue, black, etc. Lantern powers. This is a fact. I hope you're right. Sadly, at this point, we have no choice. We're gonna have to wait and find out.
We secured a node on the right circuit. A node's been secured on the left circuit.
Jeffrey says, I believe they can just copy and paste every PvP Legend character powers to give it to us. It would be nice if they did that. So at this point, we're gonna have to wait and see what they actually give us, because there's quite a difference between what they could give us and what they do decide to give us.
They sent a heavy engineer to the left circuit.
Jeffrey says they have two multiverse. They have opened Pandora's box. I hope you're right. Jeffrey says exactly, now you're cooking with green multiverse. With Grease multiverse. Haha. Or they can give us powers that NPCs have in the game. Like they can give us Clayface powers or Swamp Thing. We can have Plastic Man powers. Again, there's a lot of things they could give us. It's only a matter at this point of what they decide to give us. What about a Scarab on the chest for Blue Beetle? We have the Blue Beetle emblem. We do have a Scarab for the belt. That is what we got for Blue Beetle. And of course we got the classic Ted Core, the Blue Beetle style. For Blue Beetle, that's pretty much the extent of what we got. And we got the Jamie Reyes Blue Beetle gear, obviously.
Center circuit complete.
Jeffrey says, so basically we have Razor's power in the game. You figure one chest augment every 2 months is good.
Right circuit is complete. Nice work.
I could see one every DLC at least.
Excellent work.
One every 2 months might be a big ask, but at least one every DLC that could be. There's no reason why they couldn't actually do that.
They filled Mogo's primary crystals with yellow energy. We need to turn them green again. Take out the devices on either side of a crystal to restore their green light.
Oh, okay. I mean, the Scarab Chest Augment could give us Blue Beetle powers. Absolutely. Again, there's a lot of things we could get.
Good job. You restored the green light to a crystal.
But what will they get? What will the devs decide to give us? We don't know.
You're too late, Jordan. Mogo is about to be mine. You'll fight, of course. Fight and die in the core of a living planet.
Jeffrey says, yeah, every DLC is a good idea they could do. I still think we need different Speed Force trail colors. There's a lot of things we still need. So there's a lot of things that devs could decide to give us. Now, what will they give us? That is a big mystery. I'm gonna let people take care of the thingies.
Look, his shield is down. Now's our chance.
Damn it! His shield is back. Make the crystals green again.
Azrael says, you think the new art will be popular? Oh yeah, already there's people who are salivating at the idea of that new artifact. And people are already trying to see how they can combine it with the Sinistro ring artifact. So yeah, it's gonna be a popular one. Because one of the, I guess, smart things of those new artifacts is that they're not just making like the Sinistro artifact is not just a controller artifact. It's also a DPS artifact. So in theory, everyone should be able to use it at least for their
His shield is
DPS.
down. Now's our chance.
And the new artifact will be the same. Every DPS will be able to use it, but there will be extra benefits for other people.
It's over.
There goes his shield. Attack!
Now, you want to tell us what you were up to in here, Amon?
You'll find out soon enough, Jordan. You and your pathetic core.
Damn it! Jordan at command. Someone go after Amon Sur. We need to help Mogo out down here.
So here we have the scoreboard. Dang, Claire was a machine. So let's get out of here. So Jeffrey is saying DCUO is going in a good direction right now. I hope it continues into 2026 and beyond. We're gonna have to wait and see for that. From what we understand, there seems to be growth across the board for DCUO. So if what they're doing right now allows the game to grow, allows the player base to grow, allows even the monetization to grow, why not? So hopefully they will keep on adding stuff that will help the game grow some more. We'll see. Also, Jeffrey's saying they have a Sinistro ring artifact. Yes, but it's not what you think. It's not an actual ring. Would have been nice if it had been an actual ring. I don't. Do I have it here? Oh, there it is. So it is the Sinistro's Corrupted Power Ring. In a nutshell, in controller role, it grants group members power. Granting group members power has a 60% chances of powering up the Avatar Fear. And as a DPS, 60% chances to power up Avatar of Will. So Avatar of Fear, unleash an explosion of fear at the next target, you damage, increasing their damage taken. And reduces your power supply and supercharge cooldown. And for the Avatar of Will unleashes an explosion at your current target whenever you damage an enemy. So that is the artifact itself, but it's not a ring. You will be able to equip it with one of your 5 artifacts. Maybe do I have it?
Get away.
I only have it here. Oh, no, I don't have it here. Now I'm very sad. Let's see if I use.
Run for your lives!
Do something!
Oh my god! Do something!
You've got to stop them! Run for your lives!
I have to be in combat to trigger it, I think. I did pass up for exhibits. I hate doing that, but sometimes you have to. Oh no, these are my friends. Oh, I forgot I'm an evil villain. Where can I go to fight some heroes? Oh, here we go.
Someone
How dare you! You You'll regret that. The wrath of a hero. Delicious.
Alright, there we go. So triggers the ion effect, and then it will do a bit of extra damage and stuff like that. So I think we're going to be done for today, guys. I'll just go through what's left of the chat, and then we'll call it quits for tonight. So sadly, guys, this was the last Evil Friday of 2025, the last live at 5, the last probably the last stream. Although there's still a couple of days I could go live. I might go live with my Superman character. Oh yeah, there's still 4 days left. So yeah, I'll probably go live with my Superman character sometimes this week. But it won't be the same as an actual live at 5.
Please, you've got to help.
So David Sharp says, good job, Claire. Jeffrey says, if they start adding new powers, the sure people will come back. That's going to help. That surely is going to help. Powers is something people have been asking for quite a while. So if they start giving us powers, yeah, it's not powers in the traditional sense of the word, but it's still new powers you can have in your loadout. And I guess the one good thing about having new powers through augments is that everyone will be able to use it. You're not going to have to respect your powers. You will be able to use those powers in addition to whatever power you're already using. So in theory, it should be a win-win for everyone. We'll have to wait and see, I suppose. So Jeffrey says, I want the Superboy power that he uses to spin his heat vision. That could be something they could add. David Sharp says, thank you for the stream. Much appreciated. Jeffrey says, hopefully 2026 is a great year for DCUO. We can always hope. There's always hope. Rebellions are built on hope. Or something like that. Azrael says, for Sinestro corrupted Power Ring, I think they mixed up the symbols. Yeah, I would have made Ion the controller version, and I would have made Parallax the evil villain version, but they went the other way. What can you do? Yeah, yellow should be DPS and green should be troll. Sometimes, sadly, the devs work in mysterious ways, and this is what they ended up doing. Oh, you heard it here first, guys. Jeffrey Lane, he's saying Superman 78 returns to DCO finally in 2026. Welcome back. Scroll says, YouTube recap said I watched 435 videos from Multiverse in 2025. So you have to do better in 2026. Is that what you're saying?
Run for your life!
Ajax says, always a great stream. Thanks, Multi. Here is to a great 2026. Thank you, you guys too. Brandon says, you like my Ultraman? Absolutely. And there's a few comments here. So, Revenant Supergirl, thanks guys. Demon King, we'll see you in 2026. We'll see you all in 2026. Supergirl, see you all next year. Black Flash, of course. While you guys celebrate, I'll be causing trouble. Absolutely. Jeffrey says, thank you very much. I've been gone for almost 4 years. I'm coming back until the game ends. Well, you'll be able to come back for 2 weeks. That's fine. Just kidding. At this point, from what we know, we can sort of expect the game to be around at least until 2030, 2031. That is assuming that they do not renew the license in the meantime. So, but right now with the sale, with Netflix that are trying to purchase Warner, with Paramount that are trying to purchase Warner, we don't know exactly what's going on. At first, at some point, people thought that the Netflix deal was a done deal. Turns out not so much. If I recall correctly, they have until January 6th to make a decision on the Paramount offer. So we'll have to wait until January 6th to get more information about that. Jeffrey says if they make DCUO 2, I'm going to go crazy. Nah, I don't think that's gonna happen. No one wants to spend 100 million on a new MMO. No one, and it's not just DCO. Nobody wants to do that. You may notice like some of the latest MMOs we had were like where Wind Meets, which is a Eastern MMO, which probably since they did it overseas, they probably were able to do it for like 50 million.
Think yourself worthy of my aid? Time will tell.
As opposed to if it had been done in let's say in the United States, it would have cost at least twice, if not 4 times that much. So sadly, right now, no one wants to invest in an MMO. Especially, and you may have noticed a lot of MMOs have been cancelled fairly recently. Amazon completely got rid of their gaming studios. Their MMO New World, I don't think it's gone yet, but it's gonna end soon. They canceled the Lord of the Rings MMO that we're working on, so it's not looking good for MMOs in the near future. So sadly, right now, there's no one willing to invest in MMOs. And sadly, a DCO2 would require at least 100 million investment, if not more. Also, I know that some of you guys think that they would just make DC Universe Online with better graphics. I guarantee you that no, they could not help themselves. They will try to reinvent the wheel. They will try to reinvent the game. And a DC Universe Online 2 would look nothing like DCO most likely. A great example of that would be Dragon Age, the Dragon Age franchise. Every freaking game, they had to reinvent the wheel. When they made Dragon Age 2, they could simply have taken Dragon Age Origins and just create a new story. But no, with maybe a new character. But no, they had to reinvent the wheel, and they had to create basically a brand new game out of Dragon Age. And then when you got to Dragon Age Inquisition, did they continue? No. They tried to reinvent the wheel one more time. And then when we got to the Veilguard, what did they do? Once more, they tried to reinvent the wheel again. Sadly, they cannot help themselves. They cannot just say, okay, there's a great game, there's a game that people love. Let's take the game as it is, the engine as it is, the game as it is. Let's just upgrade it a bit, and then let's create new stories out of that. They can't do that. They have to quote unquote try to be creative, and they have to try to reinvent the wheel every freaking times. So sadly, I know you guys think that DCO 2 would just be DCO but better. It would not. It would be a completely new game, and sadly, it could be not as good as DCO. It's sad, but that's a risk you take when you make a new game. Azrael says there will be here till infinity. That would be nice, but we don't know. Jeffrey says DCO should be as big as Fortnite. In theory, you would be correct. Sadly, in practice, they just can't manage to do it somehow. Jeffrey says, I wonder if we can get a Clayface power just in time for the new movie. I wouldn't count on that, but yeah, you never know. Like next year, we have the Supergirl movie, we have the Lantern TV show, and we have the Clayface movie. So could we get something Supergirl related for the movie? Maybe. Could we get something for the Lantern TV show? Maybe, but we don't know. And sadly, based on last year, like last year, we got a Superman jacket. We got a couple of Superman Slimline, and probably something else I failed to mention. So last year was supposed to be the year of Superman. 2025 was the year of Superman. And we got one jacket and two Slimline. And we got the Superman emblem also that came back for a short while. So sadly, I would not for Clayface. Like if imagine this was Superman. This was the flagship title of DC Comics. It was supposed to be the year of Superman. And we got a jacket and two Slimline. Now, don't get me wrong. I loved those Slimlines. I'm very happy that we got some new Slimlines. But that's all we got for the DC flagship title for the DC flagship character, when it was supposed to be the year of Superman. So next year, assuming we do get the Clayface movie, I wouldn't expect too much. Jeffrey says, if I ever win the Powerball, you all are getting DCO 2. I hope you win. Azrael says MMOs are for adults because you need long attention spans. Fortnite is popular because it's fast paced, in and out. Well, you might have noticed they're trying to make the Sinner Solana was made a bit as an attempt to be fast paced, at least compared to other MMOs at the time. So it's a bit strange that now all of a sudden DCO is the old man's game. Well, it makes sense. Some people pretty much grew up playing this game. Some people like myself have been playing the game for like 14 years. Jeffrey says DCO needs a big epic event like Fortnite does. That would be nice. Sadly, the devs have a somewhat small team of devs, and we know that they're not going to invest all that much in DCO. They're going to invest enough to be able to keep the game going, to keep maybe adding new stuff, but they're not going to invest, as I mentioned, like a 50 million to change a game or to give a graphics update to the game or anything like that. Jeffrey's asking question: is there White Lantern material or Black Lantern? For the White Lantern, not really. For the Black Lantern, I have their own character. For the Black Lantern, there's the Dark Middle chroma material that kind of works. But for the White Lantern, we don't really have a White Lantern material. Jeffrey says still waiting for the Cyborg emblem. Aha. Yeah, it doesn't look likely to have it anytime soon, but we never know. Sadly, whenever they give us emblems, they give us weird emblems that they came up with themselves, as opposed to giving us actual emblems from the comics.
Run for your lives!
But a Cyborg emblem would be nice. Actually, all the Teen Titans, like people have been asking for a Nightwing emblem, a Robin emblem. So it would be nice to get, like when we got the Teen Titans Time Capsule, if they gave us the actual emblems of the character as opposed to giving us emblems that were cartoony, cute faces, that would have been what people were asking for. Sadly, they took what people were asking for, and they did what they always do. They did the monkey paw thing, and instead of giving us what people wanted, they gave us people what they were asking for. They gave people a whole bunch of Teen Titans emblem, but it wasn't the emblems people were asking for. It wasn't what people wanted. Jeffrey says Lobo's bike would be cool to fly on. Absolutely. Uh, Ulysse Gonzalez, or is it Alice? Instead of DCO2, they should make it VR and bring all the accounts from all the systems together. Now that's a tall order, but sure, why not? If they ever do it, I'll never leave the house ever again. Azrael says, think about it. Have you ever seen a kid play this game? We're all adults. No, there's a few kids out there. There's like three of them, but they're there. Although you have to remember also the game is rated teen, so T for teen. So in theory, like kids have to be at least 13 years old or older to be able to play the game. Jeffrey says, I'm guessing we get Lobo's bike as a base item. They can surely do that. It's been done already. We already have Lobo's bike. It's a base item we can get from the Christmas seasonal, and there's actually two versions of Lobo's bike. So if that's what you want, Jeffrey, get it now before the Christmas seasonal is over. You have until how long do we have for the seasonal? You have a few days until December 30th. So log in right now, go purchase a Lobo's bike on the vendor, and do it right now. Jeffrey says DCUO is definitely good for doing a monkey paw.
Oh my god.
Absolutely, they have a master's degree, and it's been like that forever. The older devs were good at that. The new devs are great at that. So sadly, I would start to believe that they have an actual monkey's paw in the office, and they use it at every turn whenever we ask for something. So Jeffrey says, I need that base item too. Thanks. Oh, no, you're welcome. Go get it before it's too late. Ajax says, PS and PC are together. And so true, add Xbox and Switch. I'll never leave the house either. So there we go, guys. So we're pretty much done for today. So what can we expect for next year? We don't know. We should have a producer's letter soon. How soon? We don't know. Is it? My guess is it's probably not going to be before the devs come back from their vacation. So at the earliest, if we do get a producer's letter, at the earliest it would be January 6th. The same for the anniversary event. At the earliest, we'll get the anniversary event January 6th. And probably the same also for the second tray for the loadout. Like if we take a look again at the traits, like you can see there's already the room for the second loadout. They did.
I serve my people. Who do you serve but yourself?
So they did work behind the scene to try to prepare what they needed for that second loadout, but it's not there just yet. So January 6th at the earliest is when we'll get a whole bunch of stuff, but it could go down further than that. There's also a new time capsule. We're pretty much way overdue for a new time capsule at this point. Are we going to get a new time capsule January 6th? Maybe. But again, we don't really know. And people have been asking and asking for the next time capsule to be the absolute Superman time capsule. Like we got the absolute Batman time capsule, the absolute Wonder Woman time capsule. So it would make sense that the next time capsule would be the absolute Superman time capsule. But again, as we were discussing, the devs have a monkey's paw in their office or in their pocket. I wouldn't be surprised if the next absolute time capsule would be absolute ambush bug. We're gonna have to wait and see for that. So I would say don't create for yourselves too much expectations. Hopefully we will get an absolute Superman time capsule at some point, but when we don't know. And Jeffrey says second tier for loadout is amazing. Yeah, we've been asking we've been asking to be able to have more than just the 6 abilities for quite some time. So we did not expect them to give us a full second tray. So I guess that kind of works a bit in our favor. That's also a bit like the monkey's paw where they gave us not exactly what we were asking for, but in this case, in the case of the second tray, it's actually better than what we were asking for. So we'll take it. Jeffrey says, I can't see them doing anything with Superman. It's the Schuster family who was greedy. That could be the case. Although in the case of Absolute Superman, the Schuster family should have nothing to do with it. It's a new, quote unquote, new version of the character. So it should be different enough that the Schuster don't have any influence on that. But well, we never know, I guess. So guys, I guess that's it for today. So hopefully, guys, you had a good Christmas. Hopefully, you still have a good Christmas. I know some people are still celebrating until Monday, and of course, there's a lot of people that are still going to be on vacation until January 6th. So in the case of some of you guys, that's probably when we will see you next. For the next live at 5, let's see. Actually, the next live at 5 should be January 2nd. So odds are there's probably not going to be a lot of people. Although I didn't expect a lot of people tonight, and we got plenty of people tonight, so that is good. So yes, the next live at 5 will be January 2nd. I don't think there will be a theme just yet. So we'll just play whatever. We'll start playing the latest content and work our way down. But if all goes well for January 9th, we might be able to play the anniversary event. I guess we're going to have to wait and see. Jeffrey says, so even with the name Absolute Superman is totally that different. Well, in a nutshell, you can the Superman uh, the character should be different enough that it's going to be a different IP in a nutshell. They tried that with Superboy way back when. Like way back when the Shuster didn't have the right to Superman. DC purchased the right outright. Yeah, it sounds bad, but anyway. But then later on, they created Superboy, which was a different license than Superman. So even though it was technically the same character, but a younger version of the character, it actually was a different license. So in theory, Absolute Superman should be a different license than Superman. So in theory, the Schuster shouldn't have any involvement in that. The character should be, and that's why also Absolute Superman looks very different than the classic Superman, with the long hair and different costume, so that it can be a separate IP from Superman itself. Now, could the Schuster decide to take DC in court, saying that it's a derivative from their character? I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see because we don't know what kind of agreement they have with DC. So, but it's that's why they keep on trying. That's why we had the New 52. For a long time, DC have been trying to basically separate Superman from the Superman IP, if it makes any sense. So there's the Superman IP where they have to pay royalty to the Schuster and the Seagulls. But if they can create a Superman that's different enough from the original IP that it becomes, in theory, a new IP, then the Schuster shouldn't have any involvement. The Schuster and the Seagull shouldn't have any involvement. Which is why we got the New 52, and which is why Superman was so different in the New 52, because they were trying to separate it from the classic version of the character. And here with Absolute Superman, they went even one step further to make it even more different. The S again is different. The Absolute Superman S, not the same as the classic Superman. So in theory, it should be different enough. But I guess it could always be argued in court that it's not. Uh, we'll let the judges decide. Yeah, pretty much. Jeffrey, they kept the name Superman. Although again, an argument could be that it's actually Absolute Superman. It's not Superman. It's Absolute Superman. But the S, the costume, the S, the origin, everything that that makes Superman should be different enough that it should be a new IP. We'll see. So, guys, thanks to everyone who came to play with us. Thanks to everyone who came to chat with us. And of course, thanks to all of you guys watching. You guys are awesome. So, guys, I hope you have a good Christmas. I hope you'll have a good 2026. I'll probably go. I know the next time will be. So I guess we'll wish you a happy new year right now. But we'll wish it to you again January 2nd because why not? So guys, have a Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year. And we'll see you guys next year. Bye bye, guys.